Inside out is that you start with something that you'd like to explore, and then you build deliberately based on that. Often it works best if you connect with the feelings associated with the issue. So the first thing I'll ask you to do, Kats, is to get in touch with your feelings at home at the keyboard, your internal body sensations and emotions when you focus on this issue. And try to get a sense of it, and you might even see it as a color or as a shape, and that would be a good starting place for your build. As much as possible, keep your head empty and stay in touch with feelings as you do this. Okay, and for people observing this, you can use your camera to move around the object so that you see it from different perspectives, because perspective is an important thing with this. Your perspective can change and the meaning can change based on what side you're looking at it from or where you are in relation to it. So let me just say again, Kats has some general idea about some kind of issue that popped into her mind when I asked her which way she wanted to do this. Okay, so let's say what we observe. Kats, if you become this object, don't analyze it, but just describe yourself as this. I am a whatever. Things that are observable.
I am growing inside me. I am creating.
Don't interpret. Don't analyze or interpret. Just describe yourself as this object.
Part of me is reaching up. Part of me is blocked.
Okay. Is blocked. Would you talk as the block? Talk about your characteristics and your function.
I am rigid. I am stuck. I am a wall, not covering everything, but in the way of some things. I'm stopping or shortening, but it's going through me.
Parts of you are going through me, yes. So it's an I-you dialogue here. All right. So now you've described different pieces of you. I'm assuming that each one represents one of those different pieces. So start from any one of those pieces and be that color and that size and shape and speak about yourself and also in relation to the block.
I am light green. I am growing. I am reaching to the sky. Nothing is in my way. I scrape a little against blockages, but they don't bother me. Dark green. I am a little more interfered with, but I'm strong. I push through, I grow, I reach, I create. I'm yellow. I am not stopped. I'm going through, but I'm stunted. I'm not reaching my potential. I'm letting the obstacle frighten me a little.
Now, I noticed there's a second obstacle there. There are two obstacles. One is lower down, one's higher up, right?
Yes.
There's one that's just on this yellow part of you.
Yes. It goes through, but it doesn't get far. The yellow, this first yellow, the lower one.
I go through my block, but I don't get far. Okay, so audience, you'll notice that one of the things I do is to keep the person personalizing the experience, because the tendency is to objectify and talk about it in the third person, which takes you out of the experience. So now what I'd like you to do, Kats, is to shift your perspective. Try going up on top of the high block and see things from that position. So notice what that is like for you and see what you can say about it.
It's freeing. I feel free. I feel on top of things. I feel like, oh, there's nothing on the other side. It's not a block. It's just a little board.
You
than I thought
are not a block.
You're not a block. You're thinner than I thought you were. You're not as strong. You're not as strong as me. I even poked through you, so yes. I know I can get through.